Hello friends, I'm so glad that you are here today. I am going to be talking about my favorite Gothic novel today. And by the way, it might be nice for me to tell you that my name is Kelly, but my favorite Gothic novel is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. And it was originally published in 1938. It deals with a protagonist whom you never learn her name. She is unnamed for the entire book. And I believe this was an intentional decision by the author because I think this young unnamed protagonist doesn't really know who she is metaphorically. And so that really informs us of how she feels about herself and how she interacts with the world. Well, this unnamed protagonist is working for the most horrific lady. Ugh, she's just very snooty and rude to our unnamed protagonist. And they are staying at this beautiful beach place while she does everything at this lady's beck and call. And they hear that there is a guest staying at the same hotel who is known to be a widower and had loved his wife apparently very much. And he's a very eligible bachelor. A lot of people would like to get their claws in him, so to say, but he doesn't seem interested. However, he seems to be interested in our unnamed protagonist. And he spends his attention and time with her. And of course, the lady that our unnamed protagonist is a companion to gives her a hard time about it, saying, oh, he's just using you. Well, we don't know. Our unnamed protagonist is very young, very naive. She doesn't really know. She just knows that she's totally in love with this guy. So the lady that our unnamed protagonist is attending decides to suddenly leave. Well, she meets with Max, our main guy, and says, I have to go away, and he will have none of it. And he ends up marrying her and whisking her away from this lady. So they go to his very huge, creepy mansion, and they arrive, and there is a housekeeper that is even worse than the companion lady that she was being a companion to. She really loved Max's dead wife, whose name was, hence the title, Rebecca. And Rebecca seems to be in everything of this home. And our unnamed protagonist is starting to think, why did he marry me? He just loved her so very much. There are a lot of very strange and creepy things that happen. We find out that Rebecca, the dead wife, had a lot of secrets. We find out that everything isn't maybe what we thought about Rebecca. And this unnamed protagonist still thinks, oh my goodness, he just loved Rebecca so much. How will he ever love me as much as he did her? Well, the story is a dark mystery and it is resolved very satisfyingly. I think that you should read it. It is creepy, but not horrific. So I think as long as you like something slightly dark feel-wise, you will like this. It is not overly frightening. There's nothing grotesque or anything like that. But I think the author does an amazing job, and it just definitely stands the test of time as one of my favorite novels ever. Well, thank you so much for listening to this little review today. If you're new, I would love it if you would subscribe. Those of you that have been here for a while, thank you so much for sticking around. You can always find me on social media at Kelly Reads a Lot on Instagram and Facebook, and I hope you read a lot. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.